Hello and welcome to Transform Your Astrology. Today we're going to be talking about the zodiac sign of Taurus. Now, Taurus is an earth sign, so very grounded and really values stability. Taurus usually wants to know where their next paycheck is coming, where their next meal is, the roof over their head. They really are quite interested and determined to make sure that they have all their ducks in a row and that everything is organized and worked out well. Now, Taurus is governing of the throat area. So often our Taurus energy is asking us to speak up for ourselves, to speak our truth, to value ourselves and ask for what we need. Taurus also is in alignment with our values and beliefs. Now, values and beliefs are a big one to dive into. Often we've had these values and beliefs from our childhood. Maybe it's around money. Taurus does rule money, so let's do an analogy with money. It may be that your parents always said, oh, those rich, snobby people. And on a subconscious level, you've got this value and belief that rich people are really snobby and bad people. So you never actually want to become rich. Now, it's not something that you would actively say, but it may be that just when you start reaching a point in your bank account that you feel would be rich, you get a big, massive bill come in. Or you go, oh, better go buy a new car, better go do this, because you just can't allow yourself to go past your value and belief. So much of where we run from is actually through our values and beliefs. And if we can turn around and have a look and see, is that in alignment with me now? We can actually choose to change these values and beliefs into something that really aligns with us and for us and helps us to work with our goals. So if there's something that you're struggling with, often it is that underneath the surface there is that value and belief that's tripping you up and kind of stopping you from really reaching those goals, because subconsciously you won't move past that value and belief. And often they do come from our upbringing because we don't question them, right? It's just if your mum and your dad always said that, you just go, oh yeah, must be true. And it's a subconscious thing. We're not consciously thinking about it. And this is why we do need to do a little bit of that deeper dive into understanding how we function. So another word for Taurus is money. This is another avenue that we often don't want to look at. We can look at our relationship with our partner and our friends and our family, but we often don't look at what is my relationship with money. If you've always grown up paycheck to paycheck, it may be that that's how you grow up too. You could look at your values and beliefs in different ways that you could be working with that. It could be that because you're so used to that, Taurus really love the big shiny things in life. So, for instance, there could be a $25 diffuser in Kmart, but there's the exact same one in Dusk. It's $100, but it's got a few more sequins on it. Taurus absolutely needs that shiny sequin one. But then they may say financially, oh, I don't have any money again. So if they started working through their money blocks, they may go, you know what, I really do want a holiday. I've always told myself I could never afford a holiday, but I'm going to work through these values and beliefs. And I'm going to start saving. So I'm going to buy that cheaper diffuser and I'm going to put away the $75 that I could have saved. And with that, you start changing up your values and beliefs and your relationship with money. So what is your relationship with money? And could you have a look at it from a different lens? Have you picked that up somewhere along the way through your childhood? Or are you redirecting how you have personally chosen to work with money? Now, Taurus is also around our valuing and loving ourselves. When we are valuing and loving ourselves, we're actually a frequency match to bring in more abundance and financials into our life. But abundance is not money. Abundance is feeling good in everything. You can have an abundant relationship, an abundant friendship, an abundant household. It's where you feel full and light. So, by valuing and loving yourself, is how you're going to bring in more abundance. But it may be hard. It may be that you're a mum and you're always looking after all of the kids and you're valuing everybody else. Everybody else comes before me. Everybody else needs to be looked after. But you're not actually checking in and valuing yourself and going, I am exhausted. My legs are aching. I need to sit down. I need to take a beat. So when you start to love and value yourself, it's when you can fill up your cup and you can be really light. And then you've got all this energy to share. And you may be going next level on your mothering, that you're having these memories and jokes and joy moments with your family. Rather than when you were exhausted, you did all the things, but you weren't as present. So valuing and loving yourself, do that for you first. And then it goes outwardly so that everyone can enjoy your presence and your abundance. Now let's talk about some challenging energy with Taurus. Now my analogy for Taurus is kind of like a bull or a ram in a gate, because Taurus is the ram. And imagine that he is in a pen, bumping his head against every wall, going, I want to get out, I want to get out, I want to get out. This stubborn Taurus energy deciding he is getting out of that pen no matter what. But if he just put his head up, he'd see that the gate was open the whole time. And that's often what can happen with Taurus, is that they get so stubborn. This is the way, this is the only way, there's no other way that this could be, that they can't see that there is another way, or that the gate was open the whole time. Now, what a Taurus is destined to learn is to attract abundance through their senses. So Taurus have these amazing senses where they can sense what's right for them. They can sense, oh, don't go in there. Or it may be that you use this for scenarios like you're buying a house. And it may have ticked all the boxes, but there's something that you just feel in your heart, in your gut, however you feel your senses, that just goes, this is not the one. Trust those senses. This is what you are destined to learn as a Taurus, is to really use your senses to attract in what it is that you desire. You'll know in a job interview, you'll know by your senses if that job is right for you. Your head will go, oh, let me think about it. Let me tick all the boxes. Let me check in on my stability stuff that I look at as a Taurus. But you will know by your senses, if you're in tune with yourself, whether that is right for you. So my invitation to you is to really check into your senses. Check into what is feeling right in your world right now. How could you bring in a little bit more abundance and valuing and loving yourself in your world? I hope you enjoyed everything about Taurus. Sending lots of love and light your way. Bye.